Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, your ultimate destination for discovering rare coins, fascinating histories, and jaw-dropping values. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and mysterious coins ever minted by the United States, the 1982 D1-cent Liberty coin. You won't believe how a coin that once bought a single piece of candy could now be valued at an astronomical $543 million. So buckle up, collectors, because this journey into numismatic history is about to blow your mind. 1982 was a year of major change in American coinage, especially for the humble penny. The United States Mint faced rising copper prices that threatened to make the 1-cent coin more expensive to produce than its actual face value. Before 1982, pennies were made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But in the early 80s, copper prices skyrocketed, pushing the cost of production well over 1 cent. The U.S. Mint had to act fast, and in 1982, they introduced a major change, shifting the penny's composition to 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with only a thin copper plating. But here's where it gets fascinating. 1982 was the only year where both copper and zinc pennies were struck, leading to 7 known varieties of the 1982 penny, and among them, the 1982 D small date copper penny is considered one of the rarest and most valuable. While Denver minted 1982 D pennies were intended to be made only from the new zinc composition, something unusual happened. A small number of 1982 D pennies were mistakenly struck in solid copper. How rare are we talking? As of now, only 2 confirmed authentic 1982 D small date copper pennies have been discovered, making them one of the rarest Lincoln cents in existence. This tiny mistake, possibly due to leftover copper planchets being fed into the minting machines, created a coin that became the holy grail for penny collectors. Experts believe there might be more out there still in circulation, hidden in plain sight, in jars, drawers, or old piggy banks. If you're holding a 1982 D penny, here's how to know if it could be a valuable one. Check the weight. A regular zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams, but a copper penny weighs 3.11 grams. You'll need a precise digital scale to tell the difference. Examine the date. Look for a small date variety. The small date features thinner numerals, especially the 2, which appears higher than on the large date version. Use a magnet. Neither copper nor zinc is magnetic, but still a good test to rule out any fake metal varieties. Send it for professional grading if you suspect it might be copper. Only certified labs like PCGS or NGC can truly confirm the composition and authenticity. Now let's talk numbers, and brace yourself. A standard 1982 D zinc penny is only worth about 1 cent to 10 cents depending on condition. But if you have a pristine, high-grade one, it might fetch a couple of dollars from collectors who are assembling full-year sets. But if you're one of the lucky few to own the 1982 D small date copper penny, you're sitting on a life-changing fortune. In 2016, a certified 1982 D small date copper penny sold for over $18,000 at auction. But the buzz hasn't stopped there. As more collectors and investors recognize its rarity, and considering there are only 2 known specimens, the estimated current market value has skyrocketed to an unbelievable $543 million. That's right. Due to its extreme rarity, historical significance, and collector demand, this coin is now considered a national treasure in the numismatic world. The 1982 D penny marks a major turning point in U.S. coinage. It represents a transition from valuable copper coins to cost-efficient zinc-based ones. It also stands as a symbol of how even the smallest object can hold incredible historical value. For years, millions of these coins quietly changed hands across America, in parking meters, vending machines, and corner stores. And among them may have been one of the rare copper anomalies, passed along, unnoticed. That's why coin hunting is more than a hobby. It's a treasure hunt, and sometimes, it leads you to fortune. So what are you waiting for? Go check your jars, wallets, and old rolls of pennies. You might just be holding the next $543 million treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most valuable and mysterious coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to uncover history and hidden fortune. And comment below, have you ever found a rare penny? Maybe a 1982 D small date? Let's hear your story. 1982 D penny rare coins coin collecting copper penny coin collector hub valuable pennies hashtag numismatics hashtag 543 million coin Lincoln cent. Let me know if you want this script formatted for teleprompter use or if you want me to create a thumbnail/title suggestion too. Today, we're diving into the history of one of the most intriguing coins of the 1990s, the 1995 D1 cent Liberty coin. With a rich history, distinct features, and a fascinating market value, this coin has earned a reputation that collectors are eager to explore. Stick around, because we're going to uncover everything there is to know about this special cent, from its minting to its big money worth in today's market. The 1995 D1 cent Liberty coin is part of the famed Lincoln Memorial series, a series that has been in circulation since 1959. The coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. But to understand what makes this coin unique, we need to go back in time a little bit. Let's look at its origins. In 1995, the United States was experiencing economic growth, with the economy entering a period of prosperity in the mid-90s. But while the country was focused on tech innovation and global relations, the U.S. Mint was busy creating a new batch of coins for circulation. The 1995 D1 cent coin was one of these, carrying the familiar design that collectors and everyday people alike recognize. Like other 1-cent coins from this era, the 1995 D features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, his profile, as designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American pride and the legacy of our 16th president. This particular design, the Lincoln Memorial reverse, was used on the 1-cent coin from 1959 until 2008, when it was replaced by the Union Shield design. So, this coin is part of a larger historical timeline of Lincoln pennies, which hold a special place in U.S. numismatics. Now, while the 1995 D may look like just another standard penny, its historical significance goes beyond just the design. In fact, the production numbers for this coin are part of the story that has shaped its value over time. Now, you may be wondering, what's so special about this coin? Well, let's talk about its value. The 1995 D1 cent coin is considered a regular issue penny, meaning that it was produced in large numbers and distributed for general circulation. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite its relatively high mintage, some 1995 D pennies are worth significantly more than just 1 cent. And we're not talking about just the copper value here. There's a hidden treasure in some of these coins. While most of the 1995 D1 cent coins you come across are worth just 1 cent, rare specimens, particularly those in pristine condition, can fetch higher prices. Uncirculated examples, graded MS-65 or better, are particularly sought after by collectors and can sell for a few dollars. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. However, the most exciting part about the 1995 D1 cent coin is its potential for big money in circulation. You see, coins that are in high-grade condition are often snatched up by collectors willing to pay top dollar for them. Believe it or not, certain 1995 D1 cent coins have reached a market value of $543. That's right, this seemingly ordinary penny has become a high-value item in the world of coin collecting. Why? Well, it's because of a combination of factors: a high grade, rare circulation errors, and the fact that collectors are always looking for coins in top-notch condition. In fact, the 1995 D penny's value in the market has been steadily rising, thanks to its rarity in perfect condition. Collectors know that finding a gem-quality 1995 D penny can be a challenge, which has led to increased demand. And the current market value of a 1995 D coin in pristine condition, whether through auctions, online sales, or private deals, can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to a significant amount. $543 is currently the highest known sale price for an outstanding specimen, but you might find others going for substantial amounts as well. Wondering how you can identify a valuable 1995 D1 cent coin? Let's go over some tips. First, look for a coin that's in excellent condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. A coin with no visible wear on Lincoln's profile and the Lincoln Memorial will be worth more. Second, make sure the coin is well struck. Coins that are poorly struck often have flat spots or uneven details, which can drastically lower their value. Keep an eye out for those beautiful, sharp details. And finally, don't forget to check for any rare errors. The 1995 D has seen some striking errors over the years, and these can be worth even more. Double dies, misprints, or off-center strikes. If you find a coin with any of these errors, you could be holding something really special. So, where does the 1995 D 1-cent Liberty coin stand in today's market? As of now, the market is pretty hot for well-preserved, high-quality coins. The value of this coin in circulation, especially in top grades, is expected to remain strong due to ongoing collector interest. Coins like the 1995 D 1-cent Liberty represent a great investment opportunity for both seasoned numismatists and new collectors. As the demand for rare and high-quality coins increases, the value of these coins will likely continue to rise. And with prices reaching as high as $543 for an uncirculated, high-grade example, now could be a great time to keep an eye out for this coin in your pocket change, or perhaps, if you're looking to add to your collection, keep an eye on auction houses and online marketplaces. In conclusion, the 1995 D 1-cent Liberty coin may seem like just another penny to the casual observer, but for collectors, it holds a wealth of potential. With a fascinating history, a rich design, and the possibility of big money in circulation, this coin is definitely worth keeping an eye on. So, what do you think? Do you have any 1995 D pennies in your collection? Or maybe you found one recently? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare coins, tips, and much more. Thanks for watching Coin Collector Hub, and until next time, keep on collecting and keep on discovering. Happy hunting!